Welcome to Persuasive Writing. My name is Miss Barrow. Today, we will focus on the structure of persuasive writing and how to use emotion in your writing to persuade. First, let's have a look at the lesson objectives. After watching this lesson, you will be able to explain the purpose of persuasive writing, use emotion to persuade the audience, and construct a sentence hook, statement of opinion, reason, and closing sentence for persuasive writing. First, let's watch this video on persuasive writing.
Persuasive writing is a type of opinion writing. Your opinion is what you think, feel, or believe about something. To persuade means to convince. When we persuade someone, we want to convince them of something.
People use persuasive writing to stand for or against an issue. The writer's job is to convince the audience to believe something or to take action. Media used to convince the audience include the radio, television commercials, newspapers, magazines, and much more can be used to persuade your audience. The writer may wish to persuade the audience in one of three ways: emotions, character, and reason. Today, we will focus our attention on persuasion through emotional appeal. Let's have a look at this video. In persuasive writing, emotional appeal is the use of emotion to persuade. The purpose for emotional appeal is to get the audience to listen with their feelings and not the mind. This convinces them to make a decision. Some phrases or words used to evoke emotions are I think, I believe, amazing, ecstatic, dangerous, crushed, beautiful, and foolish. These examples and many more may evoke emotions such as pity, fear, anger, and excitement, which can cause your audience to share the same view and take action. To appeal to animal lovers, the writer may use pity to evoke compassion to convince the audience to adopt a dog. The fear of danger to life, health, or property may convince you not to leave a child in the car. Anger appeal can make the audience want to take action, such as cleaning up the environment. Or excitement appeal, which can make you want to spend some money. So whether you're writing for a friend, your teacher, a parent, or even a complete stranger, it's important to know your audience so that you can write to appeal to their emotions. A good persuasive essay has a hook, statement of opinion, reason, and concluding sentence. Sentence hooks are used to grab the reader's attention. Let's have a look at some examples. The first is feeling or emotion. Excessive homework can lead to burnt-out students. You can also start with questions. Have you ever thought about why we have homework? What's the point? And then there's repetition. No, no, no! Homework is stressful and should not be given on weekends. Does this look familiar? Onomatopoeia. Ring. The bell ringing signals that school is dismissed, but it sucks because I'm rushing home to do homework. You can also use a hyperbole. Just thinking about homework on weekends makes my brain explode. Or even a metaphor. Education is your passport to the future. Let's play Name That Hook. This is where you get to determine the type of sentence hook used. Identify whether it's a simile, repetition, hyperbole, question, metaphor, or an onomatopoeia. Here's our prompt. Should children be allowed to drive cars? Would you put your precious life in the hands of a clueless 5-year-old driver? Choose the answer from the bottom. Is it a simile, repetition, hyperbole, question, metaphor, or an onomatopoeia? If you said that the sentence hook is a question, awesome job. Crash, boom, bam. That's what Max heard after he allowed his 12-year-old behind the wheel of his brand new Mercedes-Benz. All right, select your answer. I bet you said onomatopoeia. Awesome job. How about this one? Placing car keys in a child's hands is like playing with fire. What's the answer? Yes, a simile. Here's the next one. No, no, no. Letting children drive vehicles on the streets is absolutely insane. Come on, what's the answer? Yes, repetition. Good job. How about this? Minus swerving down the streets of Nassau is pure hell. Our answer? Metaphor. Let's try one more. The world will end if kids are allowed to drive behind the wheel of a car. Yes, the answer is hyperbole. In persuasive writing, after the sentence hook comes the statement of opinion. A statement of opinion is when the writer takes a stance for or against something. In other words, the writer gives their point of view on the subject. Let's take a look at some examples. I think it's dangerous to teach a 9-year-old to cook. In this example, the writer is taking a stance against children cooking in the kitchen. Summer camps should be mandatory for bullies. Again, the writer is taking a stance against bullying. And the last one, I believe it is important for students to have a break from school. The writer is taking a stance for breaks for students. Here's where you get to determine if the sentence is for or against something. If you think this sentence is for something, you will put your thumbs up. If not, thumbs down if you think it's against. Here's the first sentence, and it's about junk food in school. The time has come to stop junk foods from being sold in school. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yes, thumbs down. You have taken a stance against junk food. Good job. Let's take a stance for prefect nomination. Rihanna will make a great president for the prefect club. Vote for Riri. Is the sentence taking a stance for or against? Thumbs up. Yes, it's for. Here's an interesting one. Texting and driving. Texting while driving should be against the law. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Indeed, thumbs down. Take a stance against texting and driving. Great job. Let's look at citizenship. Citizenship should be a legal right for everyone born in the Bahamas. What stance does this writer take? Yes, for citizenship. Once you have taken your stance, it's important to give your reasons as to why you agree or disagree with something. Your reason can be compassion-based. If the kittens do not have food to eat, they will starve. You don't want the kitty to starve, do you? Of course not. That's an emotional reason. Another reason is the appeal of fair. Installing security bars will make sure that you are safe from criminals when you go to work. Let's say you're trying to persuade someone to purchase a product. In this case, you can use the appeal of vanity. Using Head and Shoulders shampoo will make your hair shiny and healthy. This gives flattery to win the customer over to purchase the product. Now you will get a chance to practice writing a sentence using opinionated reasons. The topic given is junk food in schools. Write a sentence to say why you would disagree with junk food in schools. Pause the video and start now. When you are done, press play. Welcome back. I'm sure that you did a great job. Here's my sentence. I am certain that eating junk food makes you look unattractive. Let's try the next sentence. You will now write a sentence stating why you would be in favor of having cell phones in the classroom. Start now. Welcome back. Here's my sentence. I believe cell phones help to make learning more interesting. This time, write a sentence against smoking. Remember, use an opinion. Stop the video and start now. When you're done, press play. Was your reason similar to mine? Everyone knows that smoking makes you look old fast. The final piece of the puzzle is making sure that you have a strong closing sentence. This confirms your stance or point of view. It can help to convince your audience to support a cause or to take action. Here's an example. This supports a cause. Please support my soccer team by sponsoring us to travel for competition. Let's look at another example. If you want to remain safe on the streets of Nassau, buckle up. Here, the writer makes a final attempt to convince drivers and passengers to wear their seatbelts for safety. Let's wrap up. Remember that persuasive writing may be used to convince someone to believe what you believe or to take action. A strong persuasive piece should have a sentence hook, statement of opinion, reasons, and a concluding sentence to support your view. That's all for now. See you next week for another lesson on persuasive writing. Bye-bye.